Good day, guys, and welcome to another Crafty Tuesday with Coach Névar and the Made for More team. Thank you for joining us here today, guys. As you know, it is self-management month, and today is going to be the last session we do on self-management. And we close today's theme off with how to plan for goals. All right, we've been doing goals as a three-part theme for the last couple of days, and today we're going to end it off with how do we actually plan for the goals that we want to achieve. All right, if you were with us on Friday at our live Facebook session, I taken you through SMART goals, right? And that's how to choose and decide what goal you actually want to achieve. So today is all about planning for those goals. All right, and today's craft is going to be exactly that, how to plan for goals in a little bit of a fun way. All right, so let's get straight into it, guys. For today's craft, what you're going to need is a A4 piece of cardboard like this. Okay, I just cut this out of an old banana box. There we go. You're going to need some sticky tape or glue. Of course, you're going to need your 2 empty toilet rolls. I've got some ribbon over here, but if you have string, that will be perfect as well. We need string or ribbon. Of course, the scissors, our black marker, and a little bit of coloring cookies or pencils or crayons. Cool, guys, let's get into it. So today is all about goals, right? And step one is obviously choosing the SMART goals. That's how to pick your goal, right? Make them SMART. And then how we work to achieve our goals is, guys, we actually work backwards, okay? So you would have chosen your goal, which is SMART, specific, realistic, attainable, reliable, and timely, okay? So you're picking that goals, and now we're going to work backwards. What are the steps we need to take working backwards to where we are now, okay? So work backwards to set milestones. Milestones are those small steps that you take to achieve your goals, okay? And then you also need to determine what is it going to take. Like I told you today, what we need for this craft. In the same way, you're going to ask yourself, what do you need? The tools, the skills to take those steps into your milestones in achieving your goals, okay? And then you need to decide what actions you yourself as a person need to take using those tools to achieve those goals. And then lastly, you actually need to go and take action, which is what we're going to do right now, okay? So guys, and don't worry, I'm going to talk you through the actions you need to take to complete this task, okay? Right now, I just need you to get in it, okay? So first thing we need to do, guys, is we need to cut rings from our toilet roll like this, okay? And you can just flatten it like that and try and cut about 4 or 5 rings out of that. So just cut it, boom. So I've already cut in these 2, and I've gotten my rings over here. So keep cutting, and you'll get your rings like this. You need a couple of rings like that, okay? Here we go. Alrighty. So once you have your rings, these rings are going to be like our milestones, okay? So think of these rings as the milestones in our life, okay? This is our life. This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna start with our life. And I want you to grab a Koki, a pencil, a marker, and right in the bottom corner, I want you to write start, okay? Or I am here, right? You can write, I'm going to write I am here, start here, okay? And why we write start here is because start, okay? I wrote start, good job. And I'm going to color a green circle just because green is for go, and that is where we start, okay? So your board should look like this, because in everything we need to know where we're starting, okay? So this is us, we're going to start here. This is where you are in your life, this is where you're going to start, and we're going to work from where we're starting into the opposite corner, and that's going to be our goal. All right, so we can write goal nice and big in the top corner. Okay, because that's where we're aiming to go, right? That's our goal, that's where we want to reach. And I'm going to color that with a nice big red circle in the corner, because that's where we're going to stop. That's where we know we've reached our goal. Okay, awesome. Right, guys, now that's our journey. Everything that happens in between here is the journey, okay, from where we start to where we want to go. And in between that journey, we are going to place our rings, which are milestones, stepping stones to get to our goal. All right, so this is where you're going to need some sticky tape and your scissors, and we're going to stick our rings flat down like this. And we're not going to, because in life nothing is a straightforward road, right? If everything was straight, my goals and my stepping stones would look like this, one straight line to my goal. But unfortunately in life, we encounter obstacles, we encounter the unknown, things that we have no control over. So we encounter those things and we need to prepare for them and anticipate them, okay? So that's why we're going to stick these rings, our mile stepping stones, in random places, in different positions, all over the board, because that's just how life is, guys. It goes windy. Alright, so can you see I've kind of placed mine all over like that, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. See if you can stick 8 on. Alright, try and get it 8. Depending on how big your board is, maybe you can stick 10 on. Mine's a bit small, so at the moment it seems like I can only fit on 8. Okay. And those are my 8 stepping stones. So I'm going to grab my sellotape over here. And I've got my 8 stepping milestones. And I'm going to cut small little pieces of sticky tape like this. Okay. I don't actually want to lose this, so I'm just going to stick some of them like that. And then, guys, what you're going to do is you're going to stick your sellotape right through the middle. Make sure there's enough on both sides, like that. And you're going to stick it down like that on my board. Okay, so I'm just gonna, it should look like that. Can you see? I've got my start with my circle and my goal with my circle, and here's my first stepping stone. And now, guys, quickly fill in the rest of your stepping stones. Get them going. Okay. There's another one. There's another stepping stone. Guys, and stepping stones are little landmarks type. And basically they're little stepping stone landmarks, small little objectives, things that you do that will help you get closer to your goal, okay? Alright. And just gonna keep going, sticking as many of these, and put them random positions, all different ways, because not every goal or objective or stepping stone will meet us head on. Sometimes we need to look for it, sometimes we need to go adapt ourselves, get a new skill to get past that objectives. Maybe we're studying and we need to pass a test so that we can move on to the next objective or the next stepping stone. And that's exactly what all of these little rings represent in our life. Okay, guys? So I'm going to try and get moving on and sticking all my milestones down. Alright. Go all random places. So look, guys, This is what mine is starting to look like. My objectives, my goals. You see? Okay. Got a couple more to go. Yep, there we go, guys. Remember, don't stick them too closely together, because what we're going to do is we're going to weave our ribbon or our string through them, and you're going to want to leave enough space for your hands and your fingers to maneuver in between all of your rings. Okay, I've got two more. Here we go. Here's one. And last one. Hope you guys are doing alright. Cool. Last one. Here we go. Okay. Now, and that's what your board should look like, guys. I've got all my goals, my stepping stones. I may need to reinforce some of them, because some of them are coming loose. And I'll just do that by sticking some more sellotape or glue right over them to anchor them down. Okay, there we go. There you go, you made it. He made it. All of them have made it. Okay, guys, and this is what your board should look like. You have your start with your circle and your different stepping stones, okay, right to your goal. All right, now, guys, what you're going to want to do now is take your scissors, and in your start circle, okay, you're just going to want to make a small little hole. Be careful not to poke your fingers. Okay, a small little hole for our string and our ribbon to go through. That's our starting hole. Okay, and another hole in your goal circle, so that we know once we've reached the end. Okay, little hole. If you're too scared, or if you're not too confident about using your scissors, you can always just use a pen or a Koki and poke a hole through. That's also a bit safer, probably. Alright, guys, so I've got my hole, my start, and another hole in the goal. Okay. Now, grab your string or your ribbon, alright, and just cut a piece off. Cut a piece off. I've already cut my piece off. Quite long, guys, because this string needs to weave through all of these. So cut it nice and long. And now, guys, this is our journey, right? This string represents the decisions you make and the path you are going to choose in order to get to your goal. Okay, so what you want to do is stick it through from the top through your start and bring it next to the side onto the outside like that, and tie a knot in it like this so we don't lose it. Okay, I'm going to double knot mine so it's extra strong. Okay, there we go. So now my string is started. I've got my path that I could go and choose. Can you see? Just like that. And now grab your Koki again, guys. Grab your Koki, and this time you are going to number your rings, your stepping stones. Draw numbers on top of them in any order. Count how many you have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I've got 8. So I'm going to draw a nice big 1 on this one. This one could be my number 2. I'm going to say this one is number 4. This one could be number 5. We'll choose number 6 over here. 7. So if you have 8, put 8. 1, 2. I forgot number 3, so actually I'm going to put number 3 over here. It's a bit far away, but I'll put 3 over there. and then 8 over here. So I've got 8 stepping stones, rings, and now I have 8 numbers. Okay, all pretty random, guys. Look at that. Random numbers. Good. Now this is the challenge, okay, guys? So you've got your string, you've got your 8 goals, and we need to obviously go in order. So once we've got our objectives, the actions we need to take, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, that's the route that we're going to take, okay? So I'm going to just quickly write down a number here, and you guys are going to see if you can challenge yourself to weave your string in the correct order that I give you now, okay? So here's my intro roll. I'm going to give you a number. So you should have minimum between 1 and 8. Maybe you've got 1 to 10, but I've got 1 to 8 here, so I'm going to write a number code. This is the path you need to take to get to your goal, and I'll walk you through it, okay? So let's start here. I'm going to go 1, and then I'll go 3, 5, 7, 2, 4, and 8. Okay, 6, and then 6, and then 8. Okay, guys, so this is the challenge, okay? I've given you this number. Look at this number. It goes 1, and write it down. 1, 3, 5, 7, 2, 4, 6, 8. Right? That's the code. Okay? That's the code right there. Right, that's the code over there. And what you're going to do with that is like this. Take the start of your string, and this is you planning your goal. So we've seen the plan. I've given you this plan, and you can give yourself your own plan, your own pattern or sequence of numbers. And that's the journey you're going to take. So I'm going to show you. Giving myself 1, I'm going to go, and I thread it through 1 like that. Okay? 1 goes right through. My next one is 3. So I'm going to find 3s all the way down here. Try not go through any. I'm going to go right around to 3, into 3, and my next number is 5. So I look for 5. I look for 5. Pull all my ring, all my string, all my ribbon. As you can see, which numbers have I gone through so far? I've gone through 1. I went around 6, into 3. Now I need to go to 5, which is over here. 5. My next one is 7. Where's 7? Oh, there's 7 over there. This is me looking at my plan and following my plan and walking that journey. What comes after 7? 2. And then I go straight into number 2 over there. And remember, guys, to just keep pulling it straight so your string doesn't get confused. And if I follow my string, you'll see exactly what path I've taken so far. Hey, okay, from the start, I went to 1, 3, and then I went to 5, and then I went to 7, and then I went to 2, and now I need to go to 4, which is over here. Here we go, 4, and then number 6, all the way down. 6 is all the way at the bottom over here, right through 6. It might get a bit confusing and messy, guys, but just remember to go in the same pattern that you're given. And you can try your own pattern if you want. There we go, I've got 6, and my last one is 8, which is right at the top over here. And I'm going to pull all my string through. Make sure none of them are tied up. There we go. Oops. Remember, don't to pull too hard, guys. And once I'm done my whole sequence, I am going to take my string and into the goal. Now I'm done. That's, I know I've done. I've sealed it through. And I've completed my path to my goal. Just like that. Cool. And then that's it, guys. That's your part to your journey. You can then take your string out, pull it out right to the beginning, and ask someone to challenge you with a new path or a new journey and a new number pattern. And keep going and practicing those fine motor skills. And I hope this helped you to plan for your goals and for your success. Alright guys, smash those goals and go get it. Thank you for joining myself, Coach Névar, here on the Made for More channel. Do like us on Facebook and Instagram, and keep a watch out for exercise therapy videos on Mondays, as well as on Thursdays, infographic, and of course, Fun Day Friday on Facebook Live at 12 o'clock. Alright guys, have an awesome week and see you on Friday. Bye.